Welcome to the Beauty Scientists with Dr. Kristy Hamilton and Dr. Roy Kim. Real beauty without the hype.
Anything absent in the European market that we have here, or is everything kind of funneled from the continent over our way?
I think the big thing is surgery in and of itself is the same or similar in Europe, but I do think that there are a lot more surgical trends in the United States. I think it's because we're a huge country, lots of different ethnic groups, lots of different surgeons, though even though we have similar training at the same institutions, we're very creative and come up with new ways of doing things. So I know that we come up with a lot of innovations surgically. And for whatever reason, I think it may be a little harder in Europe, which is why they have international conferences. You know, you could be the top dog, but if your country only has like 20 or 30 million people, there's not that much, psychological, intellectual discourse, discussions, innovations, because you live in a relatively small country. This is why I think a lot of European plastic surgeons join international societies to get a little more learning, wider breadth of knowledge, things of that nature. So it's not like the US is rah-rah, always number one and better, but because of the diversity, because we travel, because other people come here, because like people like me go to Europe and Asia for other plastic surgery conferences, there's a lot of that cross-fertilization. And I think the second big takeaway is that we have Daxxify in the US and it's widely used in the US and we have a lot of experience. It's not that widely used in Europe at all yet.
So we do have something that started here first before it went over. Yeah, I totally agree. I think, North America, we're a huge melting pot of everybody, and that, variety in anatomy and different ethnicities, all of that keeps it exciting and allows for a greater breadth of problem solving. So I think we are very fortunate, and it is nice that now people travel internationally, because I know you always bring back really interesting ideas whenever you go abroad. So I haven't done much in the way of outside of North America conferences, but I feel like that's something I should do with you.
Well, definitely we're going to drag you to Korea sometime, because that conference is not just a good conference, it's actually entirely in English. Like the whole conference is in English. So
I would love that, because I admire so much of the South Korean, their skincare and just how innovative they are. So I think that'd be really, really neat. I'd love to go with you.
Yeah, and then if we could ever drag you to Paris for a conference, if you could tolerate that, then that'd be a fun conference to go to.
I think I could be forced to go to Paris for a weekend.
Yeah.
I think it would be okay.
Thank you for joining us on The Beauty Scientists. Be sure to visit thebeautyscientists.com and learn more about modern beauty and connect with Dr. Hamilton and Dr. Kim.